Sometime after this, Jesus crossed to the far shore of the Sea of Galilee, that is, the Sea of Tiberias. Then Jesus went up on a mountainside and sat down with his disciples. When Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming toward him, he said to Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?"
He asked this only to test him. We already had in mind what he was going to do.
Philip answered him, "It would take more than half a year's wages to buy enough bread for each one to have a bite."
Another of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke out.
"Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many?"
Jesus said, "Have the people sit down." There was plenty of grass in that place, and they sat down. About 5,000 men were there.
Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted. He did the same with the fish.
When they had all had enough to eat, he said to his disciples, "Gather the pieces that are left over, let nothing be wasted."
So they gathered them and filled 12 baskets with the pieces of the 5 barley loaves, left over by those who had eaten.
Here is a boy
This story amazes me every time I read it. Jesus is so calm and subtle. He just prays, and then, as the food is passed out, the loaves and fish multiply and feed everyone until they are full. At first, all the people, including the disciples, must have been hungry and tired from a long day. The disciples were probably very confused and maybe upset that Jesus might make them pay for the food for everyone and lose their livelihoods. But Jesus knows the thoughts and needs of all the people. In the same way, he knows our requests before we ask him, and he eagerly awaits to show them to us. Jesus gives us gifts which are far greater and more abundant than we could ever imagine. His goodness overflows when we ask. Lord, I pray that we would learn to ask you to pour out your goodness and blessings to us every day. And I pray that we would be able to trust that in all circumstances, you are caring for us and preparing gifts for us. I pray that we would recognize and be grateful for all the times you have brought your fullness and abundance into our lives.